Hey there, comic book friends, I'm Travis. It's time for another edition of What the Fugue, where I talk about what's going on with me in my world of comics. First off, I did get my comic books on Tuesday. 21 comics and 1 trade. This is Thursday. I did manage to get all of my comic books read. Haven't read the trade, but that's okay. The trade's kind of one of those things to set aside and read in between whatever else is going on. So I am caught up on my books again. Now, will I make a video and talk about any of those comic books from last week? I don't know. Lots of extraneous BS going on in my life right now, so not positive that I will get time to do that. I will, however, make time for a comic book roundtable on Friday. I should have my books Friday, and I will find a way to get some of them read so I can talk about them. So hopefully I will see some of you on the Comic Book Roundtable. If you're interested, drop me a line, get you hooked up. I'm pretty sure this week Tom, Hippie's Collectible, is going to be on. Maybe he's read his Superior Spider-Man. So we can get the lowdown on that. I've heard some pretty exciting stuff about that, so I'd like to hear more about it. I think he's one of the few people I know that ends up on the Comic Book Roundtable that reads it. Unless Agent 42Q comes on or something like that, and he's getting it. I don't think he is. Why do I suddenly think he was? No, he's not getting it. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on with me as far as that goes. I ordered my comics last week for the month of June. Remember, this last week I had 21 comic books in 1 week. For the month of June, I am looking at 47 comics total for the entire month. So, I did drop quite a few books. I think some of it also is kind of a perfect storm of there are lots of books like the independent books like Saga and stuff like that, except not Saga, but that are taking that month off. So, I don't know what my comic books are going to look like. Yeah, I mean, I'm having to trim some back anyway, so I'm dropping some of the mediocre books, looking for good books, whatever that is. So we'll see what that ends up looking like. I'll be more curious in the month of July what I end up with an actual pull then for that, because then I'll have a better idea of what it's really like. Because like I said, quite a few of the books, this is a month they were taken off, so, you know, is what that is. Let's see, I don't know of any real awesome news. I would suspect to be paying attention this weekend, though. This weekend is Emerald City Comic Con. First year I'm not going in quite some time. But there's always lots of news comes out of there. More and more news every year as it becomes more and more of an important con that the comic book companies feel like sharing more stuff on. Also, speaking of Emerald City Comic Con, you should go check out Sarah Smash's channel. I think we might be lucky enough to get a few vlogs that she'll film from the con, maybe, and we'll see how things are going from her perspective. Should be fun. I'm very jealous, so I'll probably stay off the internet mostly this weekend just because I don't want to see all the Emerald City Comic Con stuff that I'm missing. What else? I was pondering the whole, you know, John Constantine TV show, and they've released more. They've released, you know, still footage of what a young Celine Kyle looks like and what a young Bruce Wayne looks like from the Gotham TV show that's coming out. I don't know. You know, there used to always be, I would say, when I was a kid, I could never imagine there was a time when I would get to see superhero shows on TV and superhero movies. Not like we have right now. I just thought there would be no way. There's just, you know, there's no way. That's just not possible. Boy, wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't it be the best thing ever? And now, to tell you the truth, as a whole, I almost hope I never see another one. I don't know. They feel really off the mark. They make perfect sense from a corporate money-making standpoint, the stuff they do lots of times, and some of the choices they make and whatever. But from us as a fan or a comic book fan, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. So I don't know. I'm gonna watch all these things. Of course, I always do, just because the kid in me goes, "Wow, I just can't believe this stuff exists." But the somewhat critic, the fan of all of the good stuff that's there. Not that it takes any of that away by having these shows and whatnot. Just kind of, all kind of bums me out. You know, yeah, it's kind of sad. So, yeah, we're just thinking about that more, about the fact that I'm now in a state where I wish they wouldn't do anymore. I wish it was a fad and it would just disappear. Don't think the movies are gonna, though. They're making too much money. But, yeah. Can't think of anything else that's going on right now in me and my comic book world. So, as busy as I am, happy to get this out. Happy to have you watching it. Look forward to catching some of your videos. I'm behind because my book's coming so late. I didn't want to watch anybody else's books, anybody else's reviews, anybody else's videos talking about the books until I got a chance to, to see them for myself. Now I'll try and catch up amongst my other stuff that I got going on, and check out some of those videos. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me, and I will see you on Friday or somewhere down the timeline of YouTube. Have a great one, everybody.